Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sohile Ali Show, the only podcast hosted by a comedian. Guys, I am so excited to be bringing you all a brand new episode of the podcast. Today is Tuesday, June 10th, 2025, and it's a lovely day, I'm sure, because I'm a time traveler. I can see exactly what everything's going to be, when it's going to be, and my God, you got a hell of a future ahead of you. But you, on the other hand, I would honestly, I think the best days are behind you. And then you in the back, you don't even know what's coming. But I'll tell you what's coming at you. This episode, guys, is jam-packed with, as always, some hot topics. We're talking about things including, but not limited to, runaway zebras, judges dismissing celebrity lawsuits that everybody cares about, protests in Los Angeles, impractical jokers having to leave the country because allegations got so bad, scientists creating the world's smallest instruments, for God's sakes, Oreo suing not Oreo company because they just couldn't handle the competition. The pot's getting too hot, it's melting the chocolate and the cream, whatever you want to call it. In the middle, I'll pitch you guys some new jokes, as we always do in the coveted new jokes segment. Always a good time to look through some new material. Listener loop, I'm going to ask you all a question by the end, and then I would love if you all would comment below what you all think about that question, and we can do that on Spotify and the YouTube comments. And we'll do a little weekly recap, wrap it up, and we'll get y'all out of here in and under 30 minutes. Guys, without further ado, please, if you're watching on YouTube, give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe for all future episodes. Hit that bell icon to stay updated with all future episodes. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're listening right now, my God, it sounds good, I know. Please go ahead, follow the show, leave a comment again. Share this with a friend if you think somebody would love the vibe we're building here. We're building a vibe, guys. It's a community. The vibes are great, I hate that. I hate the guy who says the vibes are great. I don't know, maybe because it's me most of the time, but I think the vibes here are pretty good. We're building a pretty good show here, guys, so I really appreciate it. This is episode 79, and we're here, man. I appreciate you all tuning in. We're doing it, we're having it, and let's just jump into it, man. You know what the deal is. We got hot topics, we're riffing off them, we're having a good time. We'll find the comedy, we'll find the funny, and we'll get it along the way. Does that sound good? I thought so. All right, first topic here. Runaway zebra named Ed caught after a week on the run in Tennessee. Runaway zebra Ed caught after a week on the run in Tennessee. This guy got caught quicker than OJ, I'll tell you that right now. The black and white was loose, this guy. But there was a really funny photo with Ed of him like airlifted in a nice little a sling there. And I'll tell you, the new Madagascar sequel's looking pretty good. But I mean, I saw this video last week of Ed, I guess his name is Ed. You'd have to ask him. The zebra running in Tennessee. He's running on the side of the highway, and I guess he was someone's pet, which is a typical Tennessee pet. They have dogs, cats, zebras, and your neighbor's horse. But Ed apparently got caught, man. They gave him the old singlet there. They lifted him up. He's the chosen one, and that's a zebra now that believes in God. That's for sure. If you're anything, let alone an animal, and you get airlifted into the air like that with a singlet and everything, it's divine intervention, baby. That Ed's going to church. We just got a very devout zebra right now going, thank you for clearing this all up. Thank you for answering my prayers. He's running around the side of the highway just praying for someone to help him. Just something to happen, And then lo and behold, zebra God comes down, all black and white stripes, comes down, picks him back up, and takes him where he belongs, which is just a random guy in Tennessee's farm, which apparently it's allowed to happen. So, which is a whole other issue. But I'm happy for Ed. Ed, if you're listening, Ed, if you're watching, appreciate you. I don't know if you're, somewhere safe. Hopefully you have a lot of zebra food. What do you eat there, Ed? Black and white stuff? Ed really is the definition of progressive, Because like in the movie Madagascar, Marty doesn't know if he's black with white stripes or white with black stripes, right? But Ed probably the same thing. So Ed, if you're watching, we love you. And please write in the show. Send a couple of hoof marks there, Ed. We appreciate that very much. But what do you think? What do you guys think? Did you guys see this story? Comment below. Let me know. What did you guys think about old Runaway Ed? And Would you keep a zebra as a pet? Well, how about this? What would be the most interesting pet or most exotic pet that you think you could have? For me, I think the most exotic pet I would want to have would be like a dolphin. Not for get your mind out of the gutter, brother. But because I think a dolphin it's fun. You can ride a dolphin. You know, your kids can hang out with it. Get it neutered, of course. But I don't know. We just went to an aquarium, and I think I'm into the seafood. But dolphins probably taste like human. But yeah, comment below. What would you all have as your exotic pet? Because you have to be careful because one day they could just run away. So speaking of things that are running away, though, judge dismisses Justin Baldoni's suits against Blake Lively and the New York Times. Man, he tried. You know, it's hard. It's hard being, I'm an actor. It's hard being a handsome actor. Many of us have a lot of struggles internally. It's hard. You know, we don't think we're handsome enough. We don't think we're tall enough. And apparently, Mr. Baldoni was also feeling the same thing. You guys remember the story, right? Baldoni, V. Lively, and associates. Basically, they made a shitty movie together. Excuse my language. And he said he needed to get ahead of all these things that were going to come out, that he was being very creepy with Miss Lively and her involvement with the film. So what did Baldoni do? He got ahead of it. You know, he got the best PR firm he could find, just a couple of college grads who know how to sift through tweets. And what did he do? He got ahead of it, and everything was solved up until the point where all the allegation stuff came out. And upon reading and listening to everything, everyone said, well, that certainly tracks. So Mr. Baldoni, apparently, though, his suit, his countersuit, saying that, you know, all Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds ever wanted to do was ruin his career in his movie that, again, nobody was really terribly interested in. It was based on a book, a very successful book. So, you know, congrats to him for getting the rights and for getting to make it and for giving it a shot. You know, we don't give enough credit to the creeps who give it a shot, you know? I mean, it's not easy to be a creep, guys. Be honest. I mean, listen to me. It's not easy to be a creep. You got a lot of people that don't like you. Most people don't like you, and for good reason. But it's not easy because then who's he going to turn to? His fellow creeps? Yeah, it's just an echo chamber, you know? But yeah, you got to give him credit for trying, for giving it a swing, and get credit to the judge for dismissing this case that I'm sure was under the grounds of, hey man, we have bigger problems in this country, in this world than your petty battle. Why don't you go make a movie and not be a creep on the set? Let's see how that turns out, you know? We'll see if Justin is up for the task. Justin, if you want to come on the program and explain your case, please. I'd be happy to have you. I'd be happy to host you, and we can talk about anything you want. We don't have to bring it up. We can just plug your next project because I'm here to protect the handsome creeps, the actors of this world. I'm here. This is a safe space for them. This is a safe space because why? Because someone has to. Because today's day and age, if you're not, you know, a woman, a person of color, LGBT, then there's really you're kind of screwed. You know what I mean? So come on this show. This is a safe space. We'll ask you easy. We'll say what's your favorite breakfast in the morning. We'll ask you, you know, what motivates you, you know, what got you into this business, all those great things. We'll do it. So just come on the program, Justin. It'll be pretty good. But he was also suing the New York Times because apparently they published, you know, the news, which I know a lot of people are saying that's not right. They're not supposed to report the news. I know. I was shocked too. And I was with Justin until that point just now. So, but yeah, Justin, just stay strong, buddy. You know, we're all rooting for you. Just, you know, get the rights to a different book. Maybe just have an all-male cast. Maybe it doesn't have to be just no risking at all that you're going to be a creep to any women. And I think you'll be good. I think Justin just decided to sue this program, actually. But it'll be dropped. Speaking of things that are dropping, man, you guys see what's going on in Los Angeles? Have you seen what's going on in Los Angeles? This is kind of the top news story of the day, but the top news story of the week, I'm sure. But things are hot in LA right now, brother. Let me tell you. Protests intensify in Los Angeles after Trump deploys hundreds of National Guard troops. Now, this is a good look, you know. This is a good look. What happens the week before your bromance with your best buddy, Elon, comes to an end? So what do you got to do? You got to distract the people, man. Let's get him on the next thing. Let's get him out there to California. Let's mess up a bunch of peaceful protests against ICE in communities where, you know, immigrants running the whole, the economy is run by immigrants. Every restaurant, every store, every bakery. If you didn't have any immigrants there, you wouldn't be able to get gas in your car, although you would still have your car. No, hey, but this is the kind of thing. People have peaceful protests, and then what happens? Trump, he sees an opportunity, which you got to give it to him because, listen, if I had the kind of stink of being maybe on the Epstein list, I would look for the next the next thing I heard about, I would deploy National Guard. I don't care what it was. If I heard there was a pond being, destroyed for a condominium, I would say, National Guard, go. Those fish are Americans, damn it. They were bred in this country, and we're going to protect them like our own citizens. National Guard to the pond. Stop the build. Stop the build of the condominium. If I heard it was, up in Minnesota, if they were, renovating the Viking stadium. If that was the next story I heard, it was stop the renovation. That stadium, that's part of our history. You do not erase that stadium. That stadium made some mistakes, but we do not erase it. We learn from it, and you're not going to renovate it. You're going to put a new thing next to it with a plaque on it and explain what happened. So that's the National Guard to Minnesota. So really, it's just good politics, guys. Come on. Life is smoke and mirrors. You have an opportunity to mask the stink of what you just went through and your empire that's crumbling at the seam, that's falling apart. Whatever the hell next thing you hear, National Guard has to be there. They have to go there. Okay, a lot of people are upset. I'm upset. It's upsetting to see innocent people, peaceful protesters being shot at with Nerf guns, and now Kurt Russell's son has to have a word with them. That's how bad it is. Yet you got to have a celebrity, Kurt Russell's son, Wyatt Russell. Wyatt Russell has to step up to say, hey guys, come on. And he's good looking and he's an actor, and so people listen. You need people that people listen to at the front of these things. That's just how these things go. But it's National Guard, baby. So, it's National Guard. It's not that scary. The rubber bullets, come on. Tear gas, we've seen the videos, It's not, you guys, you got it. You got it. You got Wyatt Russell. It's over for them. They don't want to upset that guy. These guys got screenplays they're trying to get made. They're not trying to upset that family. It's Hollywood or die, baby. So, thoughts to everyone in Los Angeles. Stay strong, stay safe, and maybe just if we can just start some other thing that the National Guard can get deployed to, whether it's the pond in your grandma's apartment complex or the Viking Stadium, something else, so that Trump can just go, oh, there's something that can get our attention and let's get the heat away from us. Let's get the heat out the kitchen. Let's put it on something else. So, National Guard, we'll get him somewhere else. What do you think? Where would you deploy the National Guard right now in order to distract from this so that they don't shoot at and gas the peaceful protesters of the ICE protests in Los Angeles and in California? Where would you send them? I want to hear some good answers. I'm in the pond, and the Viking stadium is pretty good, so it's gonna be hard to beat. The latest Impractical Jokers is being made in Lithuania. That's right. The latest Impractical Jokers is being made in Lithuania because so much of the cast got into so much trouble that they had to leave the country. That's right. The famous show Impractical Jokers. You know it. You love it. Murr, Steve, Quinn, Colin, the other one, Jost's brother. This is a show that is beloved by so many, and it's just kind of gotten, unfortunately, into some bad water as of late because three of the cast members apparently had allegations of sexual misconduct, which is a first for the comedian, for the comic space. It's a first for comedians, guys. I never heard of this before, in the whole industry, that's for sure. But no, it's true. So certainly, it's being allegated against them. But the main headline here is that the show is going to be made in Lithuania, guys, because this is a show that, what is it supposed to do? It's supposed to make you laugh, and who needs a laugh other than some Lithuanians? Now, this is for the Lithuanian audience out there. I really don't know much about your culture, but I know you have a rich and complex indigenous Nordic Catholic heritage, Lithuanians. I don't think I knew some Albanians. Is it bordering Albania? Does anyone know? Just shout it out. Lithuania borders 4 countries: Latvia to the north, Belarus to the east and south, and Poland and the Russian exclave of Kaliningrad to the southwest. It also has a coastline on the Baltic Sea. Okay, well, I mean, there's a lot to work with there for sure. Merv, go ahead and tell Vladimir that his fly's been down this whole time. Quinn, go and push that guy in the Baltic Sea. Schleckenschlav, go ahead and airlift that zebra from America, bring him back home. That is what's the Lithuanian Impractical Jokers, guys. I'm telling you, this is some good stuff here. I'm telling you right now. Merv, Quinn, what's the other guy's name? Lucky? Impractical Jokers names. Sal. I think they got Sal too. Sal, go into that bakery and ask for a Kalishnikov and just see what they say. Sal, go in that bakery and ask for a Kalishnikov and see what they say. So this is it's Lithuania, because this is the kind of show that's going to go to countries that need the laugh the most. These guys are in Eastern Europe. They're surrounded by the Russians, the Polish, the what was the other one? Nordic, the Baltic Sea. It can get kind of bleak, you know what I mean? It can get kind of bleak. They need a good laugh. They need to be able to laugh at themselves. And what better way to test the sense of humor of a country than to pull practical jokes on them? It's going to be fine. No one's going to get hurt. They're going to piss off some guy named Boris. He's not going to beat them up. He'll take it fine. If I know Europeans, they have a great sense of humor about themselves. So I think this show is going to go over just fine over there, and honestly, it's going to get rave reviews. It's going to win the Latvian Emmy, and I'm sure all the cast there will have no allegations on them, or maybe they will, and then they'll have to move the show to, Afghanistan, right, where my people will be very confused to see women working. No, it'll be a male crew, obviously, but. Quinn, go tell that Taliban soldier that what he's doing is pretty fruity. It's gonna go over fine. No one's gonna get hurt. You pull practical jokes on places that need it the most. They're not gonna hurt you. Science. Now we got a science story, guys. I know we love to do the entertainment and the news, but let's learn something here together. So scientists at Loughborough University, okay, which is in England. So scientists at Loughborough University create world's smallest violin. Yeah, that's right. Because just like England has always done in their time, they are hearing the problems caused by them in the rest of the world, and they're going, you want me to play this for you? You hear that? Smallest violin, isn't it? So That's right. They've created the world's small. Let's read the story a little bit. World's smallest violin. For physicists at the university, they say the work on the tiny instrument, which is smaller than the width of a human hair, will help with research into an array of applications, from improving the efficiency of computers to finding new ways of harvesting energy. That's right, guys. Energy. Energy is created. It is heat. It is expanded upon. And what did these freaking nerds do? They decided to make a violin in that computer. A violin. This is why we need AI, guys. This is why we need AI to take over the world. Because when new scientific breakthroughs are going through, we got idiots trying to make a violin in that dang thing. It doesn't have to be a violin. It can be some kind of other intricate device with various strings and chords and measures to be played upon with. But this is the hubris of the human spirit, right? You can't just make a great scientific breakthrough. It has to be some kind of artistic endeavor. This is why scientists want to be artists. Artists just want to be making a living / successful and rich and famous. But the scientists just focus on the science. It doesn't have to be a violin. They wanted to stand out. They wanted this article to be written. They wanted it to say, Loughborough University, world's smallest violin, but it didn't have to be. This scientific breakthrough could have happened, and it should happen on its own. Stop trying to be making headlines. Stop trying to sensationalize these things. You're not supposed to. Science is about results. It's about testing. It's about doing something for the greater good. The violin thing, it's like a trick. It's like a Houdini. It's showmanship. You don't need showmanship in science. I'm telling you, you don't need it. Just work on the results. Build the dang thing. Protect our species, because there's a whole lot of scientists right now who could care less about that. But yeah, what do you guys think? What would you guys want at that scale? You know, world's smallest cocaine spoon. What do you freaks want? You know what I mean? What are you all hoping to get out of this kind of technology? Because it's probably cameras, microphones. The contact lens thing is interesting, right? If we can get augmented reality contact lens, I think this is probably in the same way. But right now, if you pop that thing in, it's going to scratch your cornea. So that's what's going on with the Loughborough University. So congratulations, guys, but please, enough with the theatrics. Want to get through this one as well, and then we'll continue through. But Oreo maker Mondelez sues Aldi, alleging the chain copies packaging to confuse shoppers. That's right, guys. This is a tale as old as time, right? Innocent, large corporations. Oreo is suing Aldi because of their competitor making their packaging very similar to theirs, right? This is a tale as old as time. An innocent corporation just wants to dominate the market. They just want to destroy every competition. They want to steal ideas. They want to take it for their own, and they just want to make an honest living. And that's every corporation's right. It really is. And then you got these annoying little companies, these small fish, these small potatoes, if you will, at granola ass stores like Aldi, making just being a pain in the neck with their off-brand, similar packaging, Butternutters, Oreos, Keebler gnomes. They're really just ruining the spirit of monopolies, in my opinion. And finally, Oreo said, you know what? Enough is enough. We're gonna sue the hell out of you, Mondelez. I think they make the canned tomatoes. So, but my thing is, if a certain customer can't tell the difference between your product and a different one based on the packaging, I ask you, Oreo, do you really want that customer to begin with? I know you guys want to get susceptible, dumb people to just eat your Oreos, watch your shows, and die at 55. But I'm saying, if you just let's bump up the clientele a little bit. Let's get some people who maybe can tell the difference. Let these small potatoes compete. You get who you get, and then maybe you'll get a guy who lives another 20 years, and then that's 20 more years of income from his life. So I'm just saying, maybe don't kill every single one of your customers right away just because they can't tell any better. But who am I? Who am I to say? I'm just some consumer. But guys, who am I to say? I'm here to say we got some jokes to tell you guys. I'm sure we do have some jokes. I haven't just been on a trip not writing. Are you kidding me? That doesn't sound like me at all. We do have a couple new jokes here. We do have a new joke here, which is my reading or book. Yeah, we'll call it reading. Reading. Like my goal last year was to finish reading one book. So naturally, my goal this year is to finish reading that same book. It's kicking my ass, guys. This thing is. I picked a rough one. Yeah, no pictures. Yeah, it's not good. No, it's not good. It's well, I honestly can't tell if it's good or not. I haven't gotten that far. But when I do, I'll tell you. I really will. I always like to go through the notes in here just to kind of tell you all what I've been writing down, what I've been jotting down. But oh man, we're gonna. I just have a link here that just says aish.com/Jewish claim to the land. You know, that's gonna be a good one. I injured myself at Top Golf. Shout out to my boys in Florida. We went to Top Golf, and I actually managed to injure myself while at Top Golf. But I mean, what can I say? Some of those workers know how to fight. I mean, I'm just saying you make fun of their outfits, all of a sudden it's a brawl. Just, you know, donut holes flying everywhere. It's a whole thing. But we're gonna expand on that one. We're gonna try that one for sure. I think I like that one a lot. Yeah. But guys, I just want to say I appreciate you all listening to the podcast. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with a friend. If you share it with a buddy, I appreciate that very much. A friend that you would eat some Oreos with. You know, if you're about to share some Oreos, go ahead and share this video. This video will kill them in far quicker time. But yeah. Great time in Florida. Disney World is still thriving. They're doing just fine down there. Love is love. Pride Month. Happy Pride. It's everywhere, and it's doing just fine. So shout out to them, and shout out to all of you, really. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I'm sure you're doing great, and I'm rooting for you. I really are. I really am. And I would say comment below what you're looking forward to. What is something you're excited about? Leave a comment below. I want to hear about it. I want to learn about it. And let's start a conversation. You and me. What do you say? Let's do it. And yeah, follow all the social media. We got clips coming out. We got sketches coming out. We got jokes, all that good stuff. Upcoming shows on the website, sohile.com/shows. And that's it, y'all. I love you. I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Real quick before you click away, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment below, and subscribe for all future videos. Hit that bell icon to be notified for all uploads. Have a good one.